Hey Slayer Show, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm not going to read a Bible verse, but I do want to call your mind to a time in the Bible, that time being when Jesus was dying on the cross. He had already been through all of the torment, all of the suffering, all of the whipping, all of the stripping of his clothes, spitting on him, humiliating him, disrespecting him, gone through it all, and he has now been crucified, hung on a cross. He's about to die. And now I want to ask you this question. Do you think in the midst of that suffering, he was a joyful man? Many of you probably answer no, but I'm here to tell you right now that that was the most joy he ever felt in his life. It was not hanging out with his mom and his dad and his family and his friends. It was not breaking bread. It was not performing miracles. It was none of that. The most joyful time in his life was accomplishing what he was here to do. Listen, I think he was a joyful man at that time because he knew his responsibility. He knew what he was accomplishing with his death and ultimately resurrection meant more to his Father in heaven, but ultimately the rest of human civilization or history. He knew what he had to do, and that's why he was joyful in the midst of his suffering. And that's what I want to call you to today. Listen, none of us are probably going to go through what Jesus went through. We're not going to be stripped, whipped, and spit on and led to a cross to be killed in front of everyone. But what we do have in our life, every single one of us, is unique struggles, unique battles, unique hardships. I have things that go on in my life that I would label as struggles that you wouldn't think is that serious, and vice versa. You have things that I wouldn't care about either. But guess what? That is life. And it doesn't mean, nevertheless, that we do have struggles. It is a thing. And it is because of that why I want to propose this new mindset of meaningful struggle. Listen, we all fall into this habit all the time, all of us, of having meaningless struggle. There are so many reasons that we could find as humans to be unhappy, to be uncomfortable, to be mad at something, to gripe about something, complain about something. We have excuses day in and day out on why we can't complete or uphold our end of responsibilities, why we can't complete or chase our dreams, why we can't accomplish basic tasks. We have all of these excuses, all of these reasons. And what I want to call you today is having meaningful struggle. Why? Because life is too short. Life is too short for you to struggle all day and every day, complaining, crying, whining about nothing. The only things that matter in this life is your family, your friends, your relationship with God. That's it. Everything else is a cherry on top unless you make it a meaningless struggle. So pick your battles wisely today.